Greetings everyone, this is CaptainDucra and welcome back to Super Hexagon. The Hexagon Trials shall continue. If you remember last episode, I completed all of the normal modes in Hexagon, Hexagoner, and Hexagonist, but we still have yet to beat the hyper modes. So, without further ado, let's get into that, starting with Hyper Hexagon.
Begin.
Alright, I'm just jumping straight into this with no practice beforehand whatsoever. And so far, I'm doing rather good. Let's hope I can keep this up. I do consider myself pretty proficient at this game, so... and games like it anyways. Alright, triangle. We can keep this up. Alright, let's do this. Let's keep it up. We got it.
Square.
Oh, man. Our first attempt at Super Hexagon, we got to just over 30 seconds. Let's see if we can continue that.
Begin.
See if we can bring that up further. I want to get to Hexagon on at least Hyper Hexagon and Hyper Hexagoner in this episode. I do not expect myself to get past Hexagonist and witness the ending. I think I might leave that to its own episode, because that in and of itself requires a bit of dedication and training and practice and all that. Alright, we beat our record. Alright. Bring home the Pentagon. Let's do this. Bring home the Pentagon. We should be...
Game over.
Nope.
Begin.
Let's keep going. This is a sheer
over.
test of determination and willpower. So, let's see how far we can make it through.
Line.
Line, alright. We got this. Okay. I'm feeling pumped. I really do like the music, though.
Game over.
That was a mistake on my
Begin.
part. Let's continue. We're not giving up until we beat... until we at least get past... 60 seconds in this run through. Then we'll move on to Hyper Hexagon, like I said. We got this. Let's go. Alright, triangle. We're almost halfway there. Let's do this.
Square.
I've actually been playing a lot of this on my phone, and I've been practicing a lot in the Hexagon, or excuse me, not Hexagon, Hexagonist mode. And I've actually been pretty proficient with the, or more proficient rather, with the iOS, or not the iOS, the portable phone version.
Game over.
I don't know what I'm saying. I need to not talk as much, and I need to focus.
Begin.
I still want to talk because it is
Game
part of
over.
commentary rule, but I need to focus here. I mean, yes, this is my first time getting into this after a while, especially just straight into Hyper Hexagon mode, but that doesn't mean I can't focus.
Triangle.
Okay.
Game over.
Really?
Begin.
I'm not about to give up that easily.
Game over. Begin.
Let's do this. I'm not one to be induced with rage by this game, as experienced as I am with it, so don't expect that on this playthrough of the Hexagon Trials. If that's what you're looking for, go check out Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or even Achievement Hunters, the Rage Quit series. There you will find some rage, especially in this game.
Begin.
You will not find that here. For me, it is a test of patience and determination, so don't expect to find anything serious here. Okay, that was my fault. I didn't look at the screen. I'm not about to give up very easily.
Line.
I know I've beat Hyper Hexagon in the past before on the arcade mode.
Game over.
I don't know why I'm not able to do it now. Let's keep going, shall we? a sheer test of patience and determination. I know I keep saying that, but I really don't have anything else to say, especially since I'm really well focused and yeah. Okay, Pentagon. Bring home the Pentagon. Let's do this. Alright, we beat our record.
Pentagon.
Yep, alright, we brought home the Pentagon. Can we bring home the Hexagon?
Game over.
Not this round.
Begin. Hexagon.
Nice! We made it past Hexagon. See, I told you we could make it past it. It's just a matter of will and determination. And the visualization of beautiful colors. Congratulations, level complete. Achievement unlocked. Square. Alright. 4 out of 6 sides complete. 2 more sides to go. Let's move on to Hyper Hexagoner. Beginning now.
Begin.
I think I've actually had a lot more ease with Hyper Hexagoner than I have with Hyper Hexagon. And for sure, Hyper Hexagonist. I don't know why. I think it's because of the color differentiation that I've been able to complete Hyper Hexagoner in longer times than any of the other Hyper modes. The same can be kind of true for for Hyper Hexagon, but I don't know. This is actually the only level in the entire game that has a complete inversion, a 100% inversion of colors in its Hyper mode, instead of just a color palette switch, like there has been with the other ones. Except for Hyper Hexagon, or Hyper Hexagonist, excuse me. I'm always getting those mixed up. Which has a complete monochrome, as we saw in the supposed ending. I still don't know how we got that ending. And I don't know if that was the official ending to the game. But, yeah. It might have just been a glitch, I'm just thinking. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, how did I get past that? I don't know if any of you saw that on screen. I just passed through a freaking barrier of the Hexagon. I just clipped right through it. I don't know how that happens. Strange.
Game over.
Oh, come on, we got this. This is CaptainDucra that's playing this. Of course he's gonna have a lot of will and determination to get through this. And bypass all the rage that this game can summon at a psychedelic level. Some people, I don't know if I said this in my previous episode, but some people have actually referred to this game as LSD Simulator. And I can see where they get that from. I mean, I'm not saying that I condone to the usage of LSD, because I don't do drugs, kids, but just hearing what other people have said about LSD, I can make connections. Alright, Pentagon, we got this, we got this! Ooh, 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 skills, skills, skills! Skills! Nice! Ooh, this one's flashy. Let's see how much further we can make it. This is awesome! I like this scheme. This color scheme. Alright. Let's continue. I like the music, too. In the past, whenever I've played this, I've always tried to start from the very beginning of the music track. And... ooh, cool. Achievement unlocked Pentagon. We're almost there. Usually what I like to do, just as a side comment about the game, what I usually like to do when I play, I like to start from the very beginning of the track, and the beginning of the track can be heard from the very first time playing each level, each time you start up the game. And I like to see how far I can make it through the entire track. That's just me, personally. I don't know if any of you guys who've played Super Hexagon have done that before, but it's just a way to make the game a little more interesting for me, personally. We'll go ahead and do a couple of attempts in Hyper Hexagonist, but no guarantees we're going to pass it in this episode.
Begin.
Especially with as little experience as I have with it.
Game over.
Especially that part. That part has tripped me up all the time. The part where it, like, well, you'll see it.
Begin.
Wait for it. I think I saw how someone else beat it.
Begin.
In fact, I think it was the creator of this game, specifically.
Game over.
Oh, come on.
Begin.
Oh, come on. Skills. Ooh, this part right here. Ooh. Oh, I made it past that. I went the opposite direction. Ooh, I can do this. Oh, I got this. You've got nothing on me.
Game over.
Spoke too soon.
Begin.
Let's continue. I'm not giving up without a fight. Let's go. Okay, that part I gotta watch out for. Basically, in those segmented parts where you have to go through a single gap, you think it goes one way around the hexagon, but it actually flips the other way. So that's something I wasn't aware of previously, and now I am, so that should be an advantage to me, hopefully.
Begin.
Let's do it.
Climb. Game over.
I turned too soon on that part.
Begin.
Let's try again.
Game over.
Oh, come on, we got this. I think the fact that this music alone is for the
Climb.
Hexagonist levels makes it that much more
Game
epic.
over. Begin.
Sort of like a final battle cry-ish
Game
thing.
over. Begin. Game over. Begin.
Oh, come on, we got this.
Game
I
over.
went the wrong direction. Silly me.
Game over. Begin.
Again, don't expect me to rage in this game.
Game over. Begin.
In fact, I see this game as more of a stress reliever for me.
Begin.
I think I mentioned that in my previous episode. Ooh!
Game over.
I made it past that again, but
Begin.
then the game flipped the Yui on me. Oh, come on. We got this.
Game over.
This is obviously going to take a lot of practice, so
Begin.
it will be a while before I beat this. If at all.
Game over. Begin.
Let's do this.
Game over.
I turned too soon. Ooh.
Game over.
Oh, I turned too far.
Begin.
Dang it. That's another thing with the Hexagonist levels specifically. Unlike Hexagon and Hexagoner and their correlating hyper levels,
Game over.
the mouse, or not the mouse sensitivity, like the movement of your little triangle is a lot quicker, and therefore, but you basically, how do I explain
Game
this?
over.
Basically, if you go too far on if you hold the mouse down for too long, then your little triangle guy could overshoot it, specifically in the Hexagonist levels,
Begin.
since the movement is much faster for obvious reasons. Alright, we got this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 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 Go.
Climb.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Not today.
Game over. Begin.
Careful. I turned too far, or not far enough, or something.
Game over. Begin.
You guys are probably wondering why this game isn't making me dizzy. It's because I've played it a lot.
Begin.
So, yeah.
Game over.
It's evident that I've played it a lot because I'm doing proficient in the Hexagonist hyper level.
Game over. Begin.
So, well, proficient enough.
Game over.
With the occasional fails here and there between, like, 2 seconds.
Begin.
I need more practice with this one.
Game
Oh, I messed that up again.
Begin.
I forgot all about that. My bad. Okay. Oop,
Game over. Begin.
that messed me up. Let's keep going. Only a few more tries and then I'll end off this
Game
episode.
over. Begin.
So,
Game over.
no, come on.
Begin.
Every time I do something successfully, the game flips a Yui on me.
Game over. Begin. Game over.
Alright, yeah, I'm done for now. I'm not rage quitting, obviously, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave the Hyper Hexagonist final battle, as I like to call it, and the finale of the Hexagon Trials for Super Hexagon to its own episode. But for now, thank you all so much for watching the completion of Hyper Hexagon and Hyper Hexagonist in my little rendition of the Hexagon Trials and Super Hexagon. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and be sure to subscribe. Also follow my Twitter and Facebook pages in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, and until our next adventure, this is CaptainDucra saying farewell for now.